something like that. But the same word would be applied to both of those concepts. And in fact, the Apostle Paul calls himself a doulos, a slave of Christ. Therion, one of the words for beast. I don't know what the word for beauty is, but there's the word for beast. Makaira. Makaira is one of the words in the New Testament for sword. Okay, now it's time for your exercise. Go back to the first page. Now you might want to separate your pages so that you can get a good look at your vocabulary and the exercise. What you have on your pages is some pictures or sets of pictures. And what we have listed here is a phrase that contains two nouns that correspond to one of those sets of pictures. All right. So what I want you to do is to write the letter, the Greek letter that is written here in red, next to the appropriate set of pictures. Okay? All right, for letter A, you're looking for aklos kai basileus. What would that be in English?
City and king.
Crowd?
Crowd. Yeah.
Oh, crowd, sorry.
Crowd and the king. So let's look for a set of pictures that is a crowd of people and a king. Write the letter alpha in the slot to the left of that set of pictures. Okay. Letter B. Petros kai Paulos. What is that in English?
Peter and Paul.
Peter and Paul. So write the letter B in the slot next to the pictures that represent Peter and Paul, as it would be Peter Pan and Paul Newman. Okay. Next, gamma. The gamma goes by the set of pictures represented by this phrase: Mater kai pater. Mater kai pater. What's that in English?
Mother and father?
Mother and father. Okay, so the set of pictures that represent a mother and a father. Write the gamma next to that. Delta. Write a delta next to what corresponds to this phrase, kair kai pous. Kair kai pous. What is that in English? Hand and foot. Right? The delta in the slot next to kair kai pous. Kai pous, or next to the picture corresponding to that. Epsilon. You got the phrase ploion kai thalassa. Ploion kai thalassa. Well, what is that in English?
Boat.
Boat
Sea.
and sea. So the picture that represents a boat and the sea, write the epsilon next to it. Finally, theta.
Sun and wind.
Helios kai cosmos. Helios kai cosmos. What is that in English? Sun and world. So, picture that would represent the sun and the world. Write the zeta in the column next to that. Okay, did anyone have problems here? This is the kind of thing that hopefully we can do often, so we can start recognizing words just by a picture that represents them. Okay, we've got a few minutes, and what we're going to do, when we start over a new section, we're going to do some review anyway, and so we will be doing a lot of that, starting over the section on prepositions. And instead of doing that same thing, I might skip that this time, and we might start that review when we pick up next time. But let's get into the next section.